Got it rolling? Mm-hmm. Come on in and join this conversation, Stacy, because I promise you, this is a story about Stacy that you guys are going to love to hear.
I'm a radio girl, not a video girl.
You're way prettier than either one of us. Okay, so
Stacy brings quiche this morning.
Stacy brought me breakfast quiche. There's a breakfast quiche story that you guys will find very amusing about Stacy. So, one time were we going to MPK or where were we going?
No. So we've been married a year and we were headed to Vegas.
Oh, is that when this all went down? Oh yeah, this was when it was all brand new.
Goes on and on.
Oh yeah, she put this marriage in jeopardy right off Jump Street. So we're
at Denver Airport.
We're at the Denver Airport, and I go to the bar and order me a drink. Back then I'd have a drink every once in a while. And I'm sitting there and I look over at the tickets because we didn't eat breakfast.
Because I said we had like an hour layover.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Oh, be patient, young one. Grasshopper, be good. So I'm sitting there at the bar and Stacy goes, "Well, I'll go get her some breakfast." I said, "Cool." So Stacy, big thing with Stacy and I was always fine dining. Ironically, go have a surgery. That's probably why I was 258 fucking pounds. So we both like to eat. Well, every time we go out and eat, of course, Stacy would only order what she knew. So I'd give her a bite of mine. Oh, God, I wish I'd have ordered that. So that's the prelude to where this goes. So Stacy's going to run around, gather up breakfast in the airport. I'm sitting in the bar having a drink. We got an hour and 10-minute layover. And I look over at the tickets in her purse, and I looked at that and went, huh. And I grabbed one of them, our boarding pass, and I looked at it and went, shit, we board in 5 fucking minutes. So I called Stacy. I said, "Hey, where are you at?" She goes, "I'm getting breakfast." I said, "It ain't an hour and 10-minute layover. It was a 30-minute layover." I said, "We're about to miss the flight." So she comes hauling ass back. Only time I've ever ran through an airport to get to the plane. So we get on the plane and we board, and she gives me what she got me for breakfast. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I offer a bite of it. She tries a bite of it. Then she starts to eat her breakfast quiche. So she's sitting there eating that breakfast quiche, and I said, "Hey, is that pretty good?" She goes, "I've had better." She goes, "But it ain't bad." And I sit there and watch her. And she keeps eating the breakfast quiche. I said, "So it's not all that great?" She goes, "No, but it's not bad." I said, "Huh." So as soon as she pops that last bite in her mouth, I said, "Really? You couldn't even offer a motherfucker a bite of that breakfast quiche?" And she's still chewing, and she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't even thinking." I said, "That's all right. I know how it is. You may love me, but you don't love me more than you love food."
That's right.
Well, it wasn't like shareable good. It was just food.
Glad you said that. So let's fast forward 2 years.
Probably 2 years.
Because Vegas was next, the next trip to Vegas.
Yes.
So a couple years later, we're at SEMA, and we're down at the breakfast, we're having the buffet at the deal. Stacy grabs breakfast quiche. So we're sitting there, and I said, "Oh, you got some quiche?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "How is it?" She goes, "Oh, it's awesome. It's unbelievable." So I sit there and I keep eating. I keep watching her eat her breakfast quiche. I said, "Is that pretty good?" She goes, "This is one of the best quiche I think I've ever tried." I'm like, "Cool." I said, "It's that good, huh?" "Yeah." I wait till she takes that last bite. And I said, "Seriously, twice you've done that shit to me." Because I let her try my blueberry pancakes. Everything that I tried, of course, I'm going, "Hey, in between, how good is it? Here, try a bite of this." And she's like, "Oh, that's wonderful." So, how's that quiche? "Oh, it's the best I've ever had." So I offer her a bite of something else of mine. So, that's two. 2 breakfast quiche denials over food. Now let's fast forward 2 more years later.
No, she's still not breaking bread.
Oh, this is the best one yet.
This is the absolute best one yet.
Yeah.
When we had all the vape stores in Virginia, we'd take one of our managers out to lunch. And we were sitting there talking, and they just happened to, their special of the day was breakfast quiche. And Stacy orders the breakfast quiche. And I tell the first 2 breakfast quiche stories to our manager, who's sitting there going, oh my God, really? Blah, 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 blah. Stacy gets her breakfast quiche, and if I'm fucking lying, I'm dying. She starts eating it, and I said, well, how does that one compare? She goes, it's really good. I look over, what was her name? Heather. I look at Heather, and I wink at her. I said, is it? She goes, yeah, it's really good. She keeps eating. I give her a bite of my shit. She eats that entire fucking quiche. Never offers up a bite. I look at Heather and I said, see what I mean? She looked there, she said, girl, my God. She said, he just told the story and you still didn't share. And Stacy's sitting there with she went white as a ghost. She said, baby, I'm so sorry. So that has been what, 10 years? 8 years?
Right, 8 years ago.
8 years. Stacy has not ate breakfast quiche since.
Won't do it, huh?
Won't do it. So we're in Sam's the other day, and I said, hey, check that out. Because Stacy likes all that little stuff, the little bites of things.
Well, that's all I can eat, so.
Well, now it's all you can eat, but she's always
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, I
Get
like
little
just
size cookies, little. So I'm sitting there and I say, hey, look at what's right there. She goes, I don't want it. I said, well, hell, I'm buying the whole damn box of them. So, I mean, you know this is something you really want to try. She goes, yeah, but. I said, hey, I said, it is what it is. So here's the funny part about that. I have not, in 10 years, taken a bite of fucking nothing she's ever ordered. Even when she offers, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to deny you your nutrients.
Yeah.
Oh no. And she's like, are you ever going to let that go? After 3 times? No. Absolutely not.
How long does James hold a grudge? Forever.
Yeah.
For life.
I wouldn't have held the grudge for 10 fucking years if it wasn't for the fact it went down 3 times. And the 3rd time you're telling the story before the breakfast quiche is served, denied again.
I know. But today
So
is the day.
now you know why she walked in going, here, look what I brought you. So, she's pretty. I love my wife. But don't expect her to ever share food with you.
I share with Zoe. And I don't really.
The dog's got more stroke than I got.
That's how it is in my house, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's one bite. But that's it. That's as far as we go.
As my life, as the world turns in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's you guys an update Stacy James video.